live from Maryland. It's Sunday night. Yeah!
Excited.
Well, we had a discussion earlier today about who's cold-blooded, who's warm-blooded, and we came to the conclusion that Super Cyclone 9000 is storm-blooded. He has the power of storms going through his veins.
John just reflected the Roll20 up onto the TV screen, and now I can hear the music. I could not up until then, even turning the volume up on my tab. It's pretty.
Well, is everyone gathered? Is everyone ready to go?
Yep.
Sissinix here, and
I do believe everyone is here.
On my tail.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who wants to recap what happened last?
I fell down a hole after getting beaten on.
Yes, you did.
Well, we went upstairs and we split up and investigated a couple of rooms. We didn't finish exploring all of the rooms, but there were some giant spiders fought? Or swarms of spiders?
Spider swarms.
Spider swarms, and I remembered it was spiders. And we found a noble tied up in a corner of a room. That's the hole you fell down, John. And I admittedly didn't trust his story, so I kind of pushed him down the hole. Just because I didn't want to try and drag him across a hole that I would, be falling through. Because I was confident I would not make that with him in tow.
Yeah, I think you still have Ned tied up.
Unless somebody cuts him free, yeah, he is still tied up. Just something about his story doesn't sit right with me.
He says he's a noble, but do we really know that he's a noble?
Well, the name checks out, but these guys are slavers and human traffickers, and why would they just tie him up in the corner and not do something with him?
And if he is a noble, everyone knows that nobles lie, so maybe he's lying about being a noble, and now that goes in a circle.
Look, just coming here I just want to get to Saltmarsh to get some profit and to get some adventure.
Well, you had your adventure, that's for sure.
And you know what? If I get, my clothes back, I would love to go on more adventures. I think the high sea might be just the place for me. Not inside some dingy mansion. Maybe there's something out there like a castle or something like that we could explore. That probably has some real treasure in there.
Have you ever been to Saltmarsh? Looking for castles here, really?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of old stuff around Saltmarsh. It's because the town's not big. Doesn't mean there ain't big stuff around there. I mean, have you ever been in the exploring the islands around Saltmarsh? Just for a lay of the room, you do have these 3 windows around the room that shows that you're on the ground floor. You have a door here, and you have a door here, and this is a fireplace over here.
I can't see anything. All I have is black.
Huh. All you have is black.
No, I wasn't in the far corner. I apologize.
Okay, here. That might help people.
Are we on second floor or first floor?
You're on the ground floor.
Ground floor, that's right. Okay.
We were interested in going back to town on account of a lot of us being hurt and the healer types being out of spell.
We do have a door right here, though, right?
Yep. And
Yes,
a door
something
here and a door here.
Yeah, something we haven't done yet that I'm actually kind of curious about is I want to check out that well because we found snakes, but we never actually looked and see we never looked in the bottom of it.
What about the windows?
The windows overlook the grounds around the house. The window that that you're in front of, Sirion, looks out to the front of the house.
So could I just crawl out the window?
You totally could just crawl through the window.
Or we can just open a door.
Yeah.
Doors are so much more civilized.
I do want to go out the door in the back of the room and look at that well because I didn't take a look at it earlier. I don't think any of us did.
Okay. Opening up the door.
I'll go with him.
Ned's back there. It's like, before you leave, can you cut me open?
You're not going.
Oh,
You're not going anywhere.
Open? We'll be happy to help you with
Don't let him out just yet.
Didn't say let him out. He wanted to be cut open.
I cut free.
That looks good. Oh, changing your mind now.
Did we take a short rest? I forget. I don't think we did.
Not yet.
You guys can, if you guys take the time, but
We could take the time back in town.
If we're going back to town, we're taking a long rest. So.
Well, I think we should either go back to town now or take a short rest now.
You know, we can take a short rest here if you guys want to. Rest for an hour. Let this guy recover some stamina after being dropped 10 feet.
I mean, some pants would be nice too. All I have is my undies.
Pants are so overrated.
Clothing is cheap. You can get it in town.
Nothing I have
Oh,
would fit you.
embarrassing.
Hold on. Didn't we find clothing upstairs?
Oh, that ugly stuff.
I mean, it's better than nothing. You want to take him into town naked?
Some people react badly to that.
I would react badly to that.
Nobody cares what you think right now.
But actually, he's not naked. He's just very lightly clothed.
Yeah, he just has his undergarments on.
Yes. He's in a loincloth and he's bound in rope. This is walking him into town like this would be a terrible idea.
I mean, he has an undershirt too, so you know, he's not like bare chested.
So let's get him some clothes.
There was this like moldy cloak upstairs, but didn't we find other like cheap clothes too?
Yeah, I think of some old, out of fashion, never in fashion kind of clothes.
Right, then we give him that.
A noble would wear that.
He could be a trendsetter.
Yeah.
I must just.
All right, someone give me a boost. I'll get back up there. I mean, I could just, I guess go out the hallway up the stairs. But I know. Someone else go up and get those. I'm checking out the well.
I'll go get them.
No, you're staying here. Someone else go get the clothes.
The snakes
Fergie is
were in
gonna-
the well, so I'd better go with you.
He's gonna take a short rest and keep an eye on the guy, Ned.
Ned looks quite dejected. If you notice in your handouts, I did add Ned to the people around town that you know. And I did make it so everyone's character is visible to everybody. They can see your bios. They cannot see your character sheet.
Nice.
So that was added. Okay, so Fergie's taking a short rest.
Well, that's a full hour. I mean, most of us won't take that long getting clothes and whatnot.
That's true. Okay, so Bevan's heading back out to the well. As
The
you
snake's
approach,
going with him because of the snake.
yeah, as he approaches the well, the snakes go.
Oh, hold on. The top door goes into a hallway.
Yep.
So how do I get outside from here? Oh, do I have to go out the side door instead?
Yeah, if you can find your way to the side door. So there's a little bit.
I guess this side door over here.
That's a that's a fireplace. This almost looks like you're in the east wing of the mansion. Okay, from where you are now, I have stuff for when you're back here.
Joy.
Where'd you go? I'm trying to be with
The-
you, and I lost track of you.
The front door is musty, dirty. The front door is open. The front door is open. This room is a musty, dirty entrance hall. To your left is a corridor that leads to the west wing of the house. The walls bear a bit of smashed furniture. Furniture lies upon the floor. Ahead of you is another corridor that leads towards the rear of the house. The staircase at the entrance wall climbs up to the next story, reaching at the balcony overlooking the entrance hall along the north and west side of the stairs. Appears to be a safe to climb, though the balcony rails are broken in several places. Under the stairs at the north end of the hall, a third corridor leads east, and the east corridor is what you just left.
Right. Okay. Well, anyone who wants to go upstairs and find those clothes, the trunk was unlocked. Or did everybody seriously leave him alone?
No.
No,
There's one
Fergie
person.
was there.
Fergie's there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go check out the well.
Awesome.
I want to get the clothes.
I'm
I'll
just
go
gonna
with you.
Okay. So 2 people at a time. First, you get to the well. As you approach the well, the snakes start hissing at you as they emerge from their hiding place.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yes,
right. They were talked down.
back. Yes, I hiss back at them in the very friendly manner that I did before. But I think that was a cantrip.
Yes, that was your animal friendship cantrips that only works with serpents. They hiss back. They back down and they kind of slither around the well. It looks like their nest is in the well.
All right. Can you tell them that I don't want to like damage their eggs or anything, but if there's anything dangerous down there, I want to get rid of it.
So, do you? Unfortunately, you don't have speak with animals. You just become friendly to them.
Drat. I thought you wanted so you could speak to snakes.
No, I knew that I could talk them down if they decided to still be aggressive.
Okay.
So almost like the snake whisperer.
All right. Well,
And the
if they're
snake
not
hisser.
if they're not aggressive, I'd like to actually snoop around down there. Maybe somebody dropped something in the well that could be useful. I don't know.
Okay.
Is there a rope? Can I climb, or do I need to tie something off?
There's still a rope with a bucket down there.
There's a bucket down there?
Yeah.
Does it look like their nest is in the bucket?
No, it looks like they've made their nest at the base of the well.
Okay. Let's start by pulling the bucket up and see what's inside.
There's still clean water inside that bucket.
Clean, potable water. Okay.
Yes.
That's pretty useful.
There is also inside the bucket is a small wet leather bag.
Okay.
Inside the small wet leather bag is 14 silver pieces.
Okay, somebody was hiding this in here.
Yep, apparently someone was.
They'll be very disappointed when they come back. I have no worries about them.
Actually, because I am a rogue, would like to try and use sleight of hand so that nobody sees me pocket the bag.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand roll.
I found another room.
Well, where did you get off to, Super Typhoon? Super Typhoon, you get back here, because if you go into that room, then I'm gonna have to read it to you, and you're gonna have to deal with the stuff that's in there. Or did Super Typhoon go wandering off in that direction?
No, I was just finding someplace like a room.
Stay together.
Hey, Super Typhoon, do you want to come with us to
Super
retrieve...
Cyclone.
Super Cyclone, do you want to come with us to retrieve the clothes?
Or do you want to wander off by yourself?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, because most times it's a bad idea to split the party.
Yeah, because who knows? Maybe there was a big monster there that you could fight, but you only have a little bit of health left, so it would eat you. Nom, 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 nom.
Take a rest and then go exploring. That's probably the smartest thing to do.
Well, right now we're going to go get the clothes, and then we can go take a rest.
Okay. The rest of you managed to get up there, get the clothes, and come back without any problems.
Cool.
And that's a 21 to pocket the bag without anyone noticing.
Fantastic. Yeah, that bag is yours. So I just moved you guys back to the place where where Ned is. He has a name. His name's Ned. And are you guys heading back to back to the room with Ned as well?
Yep. I'll show. Hey, it's water looks clean. Then we can drink it if we need to refill our.
It's useful knowing that there's clean water there.
Oh yeah, very good.
Good to know.
Okay, Fergie, how are you doing down there?
I'm at 2 health points and would love a little rest to regain a bit of strength back.
Okay, so taking a moment to take a long rest or a short rest. Because after all, why sleep in this house when you could sleep in a nice, comfortable house?
I got my nice, comfy bed at home.
I don't mind resting here for an hour. I'm good.
Okay, everyone, take their short rests. If you want to roll any hit dice to regain hit points, you're welcome to.
Remind me again on how to do that. My brain
And I'm
is
maxed
fried.
out. You go into your character sheet and click on hit dice.
Yep.
And you can actually, once we get more hit dice, we can scroll up or down to choose how many we want to roll.
Amanda, that is fantastic.
Super Cyclone, are you worried? I'm wounded.
Where's the hit dice?
It's below your hit points.
I thought that I
Okay,
hit
you
it.
might want to rest. We're all resting. You might want to roll a hit die.
I can't find.
Okay.
I'm poking at the hit dice and it's not. I don't see it coming up.
Congratulations, Bridget. You regained 3 hit dice on your D10.
I was stepping away from the keyboard for just a moment. We just got one of the automated calls for the school system come through, so we're just checking on what that is.
Yay! It's okay. We'll just have Amelia play for you.
He should be right back.
And James stabs something with his spear one-handed.
What did he stab? The darkness?
I guess so. James, what are you attacking?
Nothing.
Attack the darkness.
I'm not even attack.
I just see you gave an attack roll with your spear, and you did 2 piercing damage,
Do I even do this?
which takes talent because. No, it's just straight 1d6.
Yeah, apparently I can't take a short rest because I'm poking it a million times and it's not coming up with a short rest.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up your character sheet, Robin. And I'm gonna poke you for a short rest.
Yay.
You regain 4 hit points.
Oopa.
Seems to be the average today.
Yeah, no matter how big your hit dice is.
Well, I've got a remainder 1 if somebody would like to use it and Stuart would allow it.
Take it.
A remainder 1 what?
Hit point. You gave me 4. I only had 3 damage left, and so that's a remainder 1. If you want to be able to give it to somebody else, I'm happy.
Hey, at least you're brought up to.
Hey,
Brought
I'm
up to
up
4.
to 6.
Okay. And I'm max hit points. I rolled 7. I don't need 5.
Man, Super Cyclone still doesn't look good.
No, I think he did his thing. I think he's up to max.
No, he went to 2, and now it's showing that he has 5.
I thought he had 5 a minute ago.
Nah, he was sitting at 2.
Oh.
Then how did I gain?
You gained 3.
So that's 5. So yeah, he gained it.
All right.
Wait, I gained 3 hit points.
No, you're
No,
you're-
you
it's
gained
already
4.
On, it's already
So
on your thing.
he should be at 6.
Okay, you gonna fix
It's
that?
hit points.
Yeah, I did.
It's hit points.
6 hit points.
All right. Now we got him in clothes. We're a little rested. Shall we take him back home?
Sounds good to me.
Can you at
Yeah.
least cut free my feet?
Well, we're not gonna carry you, so
Well, I'd rather not hop.
Be on your knees.
Cut free my feet, please.
Or he undoes the rope at his feet only.
Okay. Well, at least I can stretch the old legs. You must know I'm rather good with a knife. If you if you undo my hands, I could help you finish cleaning out this place.
No.
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 Do you have a dust rag? This place needs a lot of cleaning if that's what you're offering. Feather duster.
Well, I would dearly like to be able to get back at those at those brigands that knocked me out.
Moving right along to taking you to town, past the snakes and all that. Let's go ahead and.
There's snakes? Where are those snakes?
No, there's still one more room upstairs I want to check out, and there's a hallway down here too. It's early in the day. We don't have to go back here.
All right.
I don't know that I want to be dealing with this biped while we are trying to clear this place out.
That was kind of the thought.
If we can't trust him enough to untie him, I don't want to trust him and at my back while we're going into trouble.
I say, not trusting a gentleman like me?
You say that you're a gentleman. I have
No,
yet
nothing
to
about you.
see your pedigree. You want to pull it out of a pocket in your loincloth?
Look, I'm going to finally be blunt about this. This mansion, as you call it, is rumored to be the stomping grounds of some traffickers in people. And you're not with them, and you're not with the merchandise. So we don't trust you.
Most likely there was a falling out among the traffickers with people, and this is why he's here.
People, you say? How dreadful.
You are noble. You don't get to talk like that. Your kind makes their wealth off of exploiting people. You are exactly the kind of person who would buy people.
Yes, as long as they were captured under the right circumstances, certainly. But just random
Never
people.
trust a noble.
Dear me.
Maybe you were captured under the right circumstances. Maybe then it would be okay with you if you were merchandise.
But captured under flag of war, that would be one thing. Captured by a bunch of highwaymen on the roads, that's bad for commerce. But good for the adventuring biz.
I roll my eye.
I do not like this fella one bit.
Are you sure he needs clothes on his way back into town?
He may be a noble who just had an unfortunate happenstance, or he may be a brigand who had a falling out with his buddies.
Enough talk.
I've had enough of this talking. I'm going back into the hall.
Okay, going back in the hall. Okay,
Yep,
who's following? Who's following?
I'm going to look up the other hallway going west.
Okay. Who else is following Bevan?
I am.
Okay.
Anyone else? Super Cyclone?
What?
Are you following the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay, move your token.
Somebody needs to take care of that person.
Oh, but do we have to?
He is kind of our responsibility now.
I will take care of him and bring him along. I'll be in back.
Where did you guys go?
Okay. So he's following along. Hold on, James.
No, he's not following along. I'm following him along. In other words, he's in front of me.
James, they all went over here. Okay. Oh, how exciting.
All right, let's open these up one door at a time.
Try to click on the camera sprite. Okay, which one are you gonna go with next?
I'm gonna go to the bottom of the screen, so I guess south. Fergie, if you want to get on the other side of me. All right.
Yeah.
James, slow your roll, buddy. I know you want to take up every open spot you can, but you got to move through other people to do that. And if somebody's in front of you, you got to let them go first, okay?
Okay, you open up the door and you see, as soon as I get to the right level again, this room was once a library, bookshelves around the wall. Most of the shelves are broken, and in many places they have come away from the wall. The few shelves still intact are empty, but a pile of books rest in the southwest corner.
Move the guy along, please.
Over here.
Okay, where do you want him to move to, John?
Into the room.
Into the room?
I want to flip through those books, see what their nature is and what condition.
Okay.
I'm just watching their guy. I don't care about the room except for watching the guy.
The 14 books in a heap, in the untidy heap, are thrown into the corner, are covered with cobwebs, vermin droppings, and harmless mold. All are partially ruined, but still legible. Most of the books are dull histories, collections of romance poems, and so forth. But 3 of the books are quite noteworthy. You find a copy of Magical Properties of Gemstones by Archmaid Tensor. Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers by Archmaid Tensor. The Metamorphosis of Mathematics by the Mage Nistel.
I'll take those 3 and put the other ones lined up on the bookshelf next.
Okay. Inside the Metamorphic of Mathematic lies a piece of parchment from a larger sheet. It
Taking a look.
contains a few lines of handwritten text, all in common. The dampness has spoiled it so that only 2 words are legible. Beyond skeletons.
At least it's not darn full.
We haven't encountered skeletons.
I am going to add the titles of these 3 books to your loot list, so that it's more to make for more easy remembrance of what they are.
Thank you very much.
Right below the dozen eggs.
Awesome.
I'm taking those eggs with me, by the way, when we come back home, because that was from my marketing.
Save changes.
I want to see what's in the door across the hall from it. From us.
Okay. Let me go to the door opening. Oh, I told Amanda this. When I was going through the audio files, I did find some Barovian music.
Yeah.
This room was once a writing room or study. Against the wall under the window sits a large wooden writing desk, partially broken and riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers in each side of the desk, a large center drawer. The letter is closed, but the others are all open.
Can you give me control of this guy so I can move him around?
No, that would be far too easy.
You know what? I'm gonna rifle through the desk.
You move and tell me where you want him to be moved to, and I'll catch him up with you.
All right.
The center door seems to be locked.
Is there a place for a key?
There is a place for a key. Thieves' tools could make short work of that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Give me that thieves' tools check.
Come on, people.
Okay, it pops open easily.
These rooms aren't that big. We don't all have to crowd into the same room. There's now 7 of us.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
wonder why that door was open. Because it's definitely being marked open.
Wait out in the hall.
Moving into the other room with the guy.
So,
Okay.
What do I find in this desk?
Inside there, door pops open. The drawer contains nothing but an old, valueless document. All
Put
is
it
written
to
in
my right.
all written in all written in common. Recipes for receipts for purchases of various chemicals and
Okay.
laboratory equipment.
Don't be there.
Character who makes
You.
So yes, everything in here is just seems to be old receipts.
Please move the guy along with me.
Obviously, this place was abandoned on tax day.
Nothing else in any of the drawers or on top of the desk?
Give me an investigation. Nope, you can't find anything else that's unusual about this desk.
How about just noteworthy?
The whole thing seems suspiciously boring, particularly for having a locked drawer for contents like that.
All right. Well, I'll pocket the list and take a look at it later.
Okay. Where to next?
Go ahead and look in that drawer for a false bottom.
Go ahead, give me an investigation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really, investigation. Do, do,
Is this one door into the hallway actually unlocked or open, or?
Yeah, it looks to be open. I'm kind of curious on that because I wasn't expecting to see that it was open. Not a false bottom, but a false back.
Okay, I'll operate it.
Inside the secret compartment is wrapped in cloth is a glass vial containing a red glowing liquid.
Okay, I guess we can figure that out when we get home. I'm going to put that in my pack.
Okay, Joe, or Bevan.
Yes.
In this room, the door to the north leads to a small patio, paved and checkered and overrun with weeds. Otherwise, pale refuse in the southeast corner of the room. Otherwise, the room is bare.
Nothing of note in here at all.
Nothing of note.
Okay. So, if we've basically cleared out like this downstairs part, and I really wish I could look at the whole place because I feel like somebody should have like a map of this as we go along.
Yeah, that would have been handy to make.
Yeah. Even just a mental map. Like I can't remember this week to week, and we have to find a solution for that.
Yeah, I did put down a thing of notes, and I'm willing to give room numbers as you want to find references.
Okay.
To different ones.
I don't remember room numbers, but as we were last session when we were upstairs,
yes,
two of us went down the western hallway.
Yes.
There's no other door in this room, is there?
There's one to the patio to the north.
But that just leads outside.
That just leads outside.
Dissonant, move on, please.
I want to go there. I want to check out that one other room upstairs. I want to do that last week before we all jump down the hole to the first floor, but I'd like to at least check that out before we leave. And then if we're actually clear on the first floor or not, I can't really remember. There might have been a room that we missed. I don't really recall, but I want to go upstairs and check out that other room.
In the eastern hallway, there's one room that you didn't take a look at, and I think there was one.
One hallway had 3 rooms, and one hallway had 2 rooms, and the hallway with 2 rooms I think was on the left side of the screen.
Yeah,
and we only went into the first one that had like a really nice cloak, but it got me sick.
Yeah. Okay. On the second floor, the far room on the western side of the building was not checked.
All right.
I would like to check that.
On the first floor, one room to the north and one room to the east were not checked.
All right, bring my guy below me.
And there was a flight of stairs going down as well with a bunch of footprints going that way. There was also what I thought might be a magic mouth spell that screamed, and that's one reason why we backed up.
Yeah. Both are the case.
Okay, so there's 2 rooms on this floor and 1 room upstairs we haven't checked out yet.
That is the case.
You know what? I feel like I should have been done when we went upstairs to get clothes for this guy. Let's clear that one upstairs, get the 2 in here, and then decide out whether or not we want to go downstairs.
Okay. As you pace across the room, you hear a voice say, "Welcome, fools! Welcome to your death!" Booming from from almost a rattling floor. Make me wisdom saving throws, everybody.
I tapped it and I'm not seeing my saving throw.
That's unfortunate.
On saving throws.
Wisdom saving throw. Let's see now. Sisnik, you're good. Sirion, you're also good. Super Cyclone, you are shaken like it's a cold air mass. Fergie, you're good. Bevan, you're good.
I'm gonna shut down and
Frishy is
restart because
also
my things aren't working.
shaken. Okay.
Wait, what about Furiage?
Furiage is also shaken from this sudden sound.
No.
I say, shouldn't we go back to town now?
Perhaps.
Might be a good idea. I don't know that we're ready.
I don't know about that. I think this guy.
It might be a magic.
I think whoever did this is more bark than bite.
I can see it.
All right. Well, you're kind of shaking.
You know, that's... Yeah, I think that we should get back to town.
I do say I am rather shaken, not stirred.
That's
If he wanted to hurt us, he'd have hurt us by now. If he wanted to kill us, he'd have us killed.
Yeah.
He's just trying to scare us away.
well, yes. We aren't being attacked immediately, so that would seem to make sense.
So far, just wildlife.
All right, let's go with the plan.
Let's keep clearing out the house.
Okay.
I'm going to start by going upstairs to that last room that I wanted to check out from last week.
right.
But I gotta go to the bathroom, so if it's locked, just
All right.
Amanda can hold for me, I guess.
We'll
I'm
follow.
going- I'm
Hurry
gonna,
up.
I'm gonna quickly rearrange everyone to make quick movements around the house easy.
Okay.
Is that turn order? Is that character order okay with everyone?
No, it's fine.
Sure.
Okay. Woo woo. Up in the room.
Presto, change up. Magic.
The magic of television. As the door opens up, Rubbish is
back where you were.
rubbish is scattered around this what was once a fine guest room. There is evidence of rotten infestation, and webs hang in the corners. A four-poster bed stands against the wall opposite of the fireplace. Its woodwork is worn and riddled. its woodwork is worm fitted and contains that once screened, the bed is torn and stained. There is no linens, or there are no bed linens, but the bed is mostly intact. So, no sheets. A little bit of worms got into the wood, but otherwise the bed's good.
What's underneath the bed?
You see a mouse staring back at you.
Can I catch it easily? That looks yummy.
Give me an attack roll.
That would be with my bare hands, probably.
Yes.
How do I attack with my bare hands?
Well, first you have to go into the room.
Just roll a weapon attack, and you can grab it. Putting you in the room.
Did it roll that time?
It did roll. You swiped at it, but it skittered away before you could get it.
Super cyclone.
Too small to be worth the chase. I'll leave it.
Sisnik was trying to get a snack.
No, it was just presenting itself. I was taking advantage of an opportunity. It obviously wanted to be.
Bammy, 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 Bammy. Bammy, 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 Bammy.
Okay.
Anybody? Is there anybody who doesn't want to go in the room? So while can you move? Goes in front, and he went to the bathroom. So can you move us all to the room?
Which room do you want to go to next? The one in the north, or the one in the south, or the one in the east hallway?
What the heck, north?
Losing grip of everyone.
We're transported into nothingness.
Some of you guys are not outside. Yeah, something like that.
That's right. There are 2 rooms here we didn't explore off this hallway.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't explore that one either. That's right. I think you got enough to get an idea that was the one that you were looking at in the window. But you didn't actually explore it.
Hey, Stuart, please switch me and my chart.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, what's in this place?
Okay. So, at one time, a long table stood in the center of this room. Now it lies broken on the floor. A broken chair sits against the wall between the window and its head, and it's a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner. So it's
broken dishes?
Yeah, there's a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner.
Dining room. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Other side?
Yep, other side, which is where the maybe noble.
Okay. 2 stuffed armchairs stand near the fireplace of this room. It's the cover of both have been torn and stuffed. Stuffing has been pulled out, but the wooden frames are intact. A broken table lies on the floor near the north wall.
Just the table.
The broken table. Yeah, let me get the camera in there. Yeah, so this is a broken table right up here, and then down here by the fireplace is two ruined chairs.
With the upholstery ripped up. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't see anything of interest.
I mean, you could take a perception around.
Sure. I didn't do it in the last room, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I'm not really the perceptive.
Well, as you lurk near the chimney, everyone's favorite house guest comes out.
Storm of spiders?
A swarm of spiders!
Dun dun dun!
Yay.
Rude.
Okay, initiatives, everyone. And how did the camera woman become full size?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
Oh, I'm further below than you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so starting off, Sirion,
Okay, I move the.
you hear the distinctive cry of spiders!
I move my charge back down the hallway toward me, so as
Okay.
to get him out of everybody's way.
Okay, so once again, move your character and then I'll move your charge. I have to figure out who's standing on top of your charge. Super Cyclone was standing on top of your charge.
Yep. Gotta watch standing on top of other characters.
Yep.
Well,
And
maybe somebody stands on top of me, I think.
So next, the swarm of spiders. Thinking that Rogue looks good for dinner tonight.
Awesome.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh yeah, it hit.
8 points of damage.
Ouch!
I know, right?
Very much. I'm kicking myself for not making an artificer in medium armor. I mean,
Okay.
16 probably still would have hit, but
Frasia,
Okay.
let me guess. You're
Isn't-
severely thinking of making spiders your favorite enemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
The spiders are in the other room, right?
Yeah, it sounds like they're in the other room.
Okay, and I can still pass by people so that I can get to it, right?
Yes, but it's 10 feet per person. James, get back up there.
Love you.
Okay.
Thank you.
If my speed is 30, okay. So 10, 20.
Is James sitting on top of you? Okay, you're there. Okay,
Now I can attack?
now you can attack. As the Elf of the Seas swings on into the room, striking at the spiders, doing a vicious blow with her quarterstaff.
Your kind are not welcome here.
As they say in reply.
Is that you?
Sisnik!
Yes. Let's see. I need to see where all this commotion is coming from.
Yeah, right now you can't see anything, so you got to get into the room to see.
You say it takes me 10 feet of movement for every square I pass through someone with?
Yep.
Okay, so at 5, 10, 15. That would make that 25. I better be on top of the chair, I guess, to finish my 30.
Okay.
Okay, that's the swarm right down there in the bottom left corner.
Yep, right here.
Okay, and that would be... I'm going to hiss in their multi-eyed faces with my poison spray.
Does a 3 pass your DC 14?
Does a 3 make the save?
3 is less than 14. It is basic math, you arachnids. You know that if you went to kindergarten.
Ooh, giving him a kindergarten slam. Bevan, these spiders look much fewer in numbers than before.
Oh, good. If they bite me again, they won't kill me.
Yeah, well, maybe. I make no promises.
They are vicious creatures.
When they die, they just fight back for 10 million damage. What I meant was 10 damage.
10 damage?
I'm gonna.
No, they're like
try
mythics.
for
They
you if I
explode. Come on now.
I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Stabbity stab. And that does look like sneak attack territory.
Oh yeah, I got adjacent allies, so that's 10 damage.
And they disperse as you sweep the last of them away with a flick of your rapier. 7 of them are impaled on the end of your the end of the point.
Good.
Well, that wasn't fun.
could heal you if you want.
You could drink the mysterious red potion as well.
Yeah, it couldn't possibly kill you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Don't worry, it's only radioactive.
Yeah, that's how you get superpowers, right?
Yeah.
You'll grow
you
a
get
bunch more legs and become Spider-Man.
You get superpowers by taking 3 different potions at the same time. Did you know? I thought everybody knew. Or you explode, one of the two.
One of the two. And you get twice that experience. Okay. So that's what you find in that room. Unless people want to do more poking around.
Not really. I mean, unless somebody wants to go poking amongst the dishes that were in the corner of the dining room.
Yeah, my 6 hit points say no.
Hmm. All right. So I guess we're done, right?
Yep.
I'm good. Let's
There's
Done
one more
what?
room that you guys didn't explore.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, the one in the East Hall that you skipped over.
Done what?
Oh, okay, sure. Let's check out that one, but someone else go in first.
Okay.
I vote for the elf.
Ned's like, if you cut me free, I'll go first.
Or not.
Or not.
So, would our sea elf like to go first into the next room?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just teleporting you there.
Is this the room that? Is this where we could have gone down the rotted stairway and there was that screamer?
No. This is the last room on this floor.
Okay.
Moving that thing. And not GMs only. Where'd the camera woman go? Oh, camera woman's on Nick. Okay, so this last room.
Put my charge right behind the cleric.
Okay. Where'd that? Must have accidentally closed that floor. Okay. There's only one thing of note in this clump of a tiny red. There's only one thing of note in this room: a clump of tiny red mushrooms growing around the fireplace.
Do they look
Summarily in a symmetrical formation. Otherwise, this room is bare.
do these look like normal mushrooms or those that might have some sort of like magical cast abilities or anything other than the ordinary?
Nature or survival?
When I get up there with my charge, I will take a look. Survival.
Take a look by pushing them in.
They seem to be normal mushrooms.
Okay.
Probably not even good to eat. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do in this room?
Can I do perception for making sure that there's not anything else?
Okay. As you search around this fireplace, you quickly find a loose stone about 3 feet above the top of the fireplace. And inside there's a small cavity. Inside the small cavity is a small leather pouch containing 2 cut pieces of blue quartz.
Ooh. About how much is blue quartz worth?
If you show it to Joe, if you show it to Bevan will quickly tell you they're like 10 gold each.
Yeah.
Because, Bevan knows stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not really cut out to like appraise gemstones or anything, but
You can eyeball stuff to make sure that certain goods are what they seem to be.
Once Bevan comes in the room, then I'll ask.
Okay. And that seems to be everything north of the staircase with the screaming mouth on it.
okay, well, if you all want to go downstairs, we can go downstairs, or we just, go back to town and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day. A better day, maybe.
It's normally
Tomorrow
how
might-
tomorrow works.
Tomorrow might see me free of my ropes around my hands.
Let's not get hasty.
Maybe.
We can see what the Saltmarsh magistrate says.
Yes, maybe they'll hold them long enough for us to finish what we're doing.
I tell you, once I'm free, I sure would like to go and get my vengeance on those brigands. Those ruffians that put a lump.
You got kidnapped. You're not getting vengeance.
My perspective on what a noble should be like doesn't really relate to what you're like, because most nobles would like the constabulary to go and seek vengeance for them, I would think.
Well, exactly how many nobles have you met, my man of the woods?
Well, I didn't say I had a good perception of nobles, but that's just, I have one, and that's what it.
I've met plenty of nobles, and I can tell you, they're usually jerks.
Well,
They pay
my
well.
young halfling, I would be glad to show you otherwise.
Sorry, what did you call me? Like, it really angry eyes.
You pushed the halfling button. You shouldn't have done that.
I am a dwarf, you uncivilized couth.
If you were a noble, you would have known that.
I'm not sure that's an actual expression, but good try.
Just say to the guy really low, just drop it.
Perhaps I'll find others to go and get my vengeance with.
Yeah.
You know, you're not cut out for this. But we'll be happy to, you know what? We'll be happy to come back for, you know, a little coin. And, you know, maybe some vengeance for you.
Now, exactly what kind of adventuring life would that be setting myself up for? If I'm not willing to get my hands dirty myself, it's not worth doing.
Do you even have coin still for weapons and armor?
I might have to talk to the lending institution.
Do you have a signet or some other identification that you can use as collateral or proof of your family connections?
You mean they wouldn't just take my word for it?
Oh, son, you're in Saltmarsh. No, that's not going to happen.
Say. Well, I will adapt. If nothing else, my training with my family has taught me to adapt. Maybe I have some business contact or something like that inside of the village.
Well, let us go there, as opposed to hanging out here.
Certainly.
Places give me the creeps.
I do say yes, it certainly is. Okay, so you guys head out. Heading past the wall, the garden wall, you see the biggest rodents you have ever seen.
Rodents of unusual size.
And a little bit more noodly than your normal.
More what?
Noodly. Longer and thinner. Seems to carry an arch in their back.
Not very good eating.
As you guys head back to Saltmarsh.
See my character, nope, right out of there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
When the world is blurry.
The world has cleared up.
The world got its glasses on.
I guess so.
So you guys are coming down the north road. Cool. Oh, I guess I can close the turn order. You guys can't. Let me get onto the map with you guys. So you head down the north road right about here. You pass by the temple of Procan. The Windsor store, a nice place to go and buy supplies into the town proper. You know that the constabulary tends to be around the barracks and jail, which is way down here in the south side of the town. Is there any particular kind of feature you're looking for around Salt at this point in time?
The barracks and jail, I think.
Yeah,
Where is that?
let's drop this. Let's drop this noble off with the constabulary. Let them sort out his identity.
Especially considering the fact that he has no problem, it seems like, with the bartering and sale of people.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's illegal in these parts, is it?
Immoral.
There is what's legal and there is what's done.
So you get down to the barracks and jail. Working the desk, you see Elander Fireborn, the head of the guard. And he looks. It's like, well, looks at you guys as you enter. Eyes starts following Sisinic.
Yes.
You're not here to start trouble, are you?
And when was the last time I did that?
I don't recognize. I've seen your kind around here.
We're not here to start anything. We're here to drop someone off.
Okay.
Someone
Who do you have?
This personage here says he's a noble, but he has no paperwork to prove it.
He may be a brigand. We found him at the manor house, who is rumored to hold people who are slavers. He was tied up.
You know, the manor house that you guys won't go look at.
We did.
Either he's a captured noble, or he is a brigand who had a falling out with his fellows. I can only see those two choices. But
I can see he barely has a shirt on his back.
Yeah, we got him that shirt because he had less than that before.
At least he has his pants now.
Thankfully.
Not really. They're borrowed.
When did he get pants?
You guys got him some clothes.
But we thought that you would be the people to figure out the one from the other. Is he a noble that is rescued, or is he a brigand that needs to go into the jail?
We'll work it out. Boys, calls up a couple of guards. Take this man into the drunk tank until we can work this out. Thank you for your service. we'll see what we can do as far as trying to get the get this man his identity. Now, what were you saying about the old abandoned house up there, up the road?
That's where we found.
Where he was found.
Huh. So Anders might not have been just shooting off his pie hole.
Maybe not.
Seems that way.
Looks over at his guards. It's like, look, with the number of traditionalists trying to go and run out the dwarves, my men are spread pretty thin. Can't wait until this political unrest stops. I suppose we could I could talk to the council about putting up a bounty for cleaning out that house. You guys seem like capable adventurers. What do you say?
Sounds like an excellent idea.
I don't know. Wouldn't you be so afraid?
Yeah, that could work. How much? You let us know how much, and we'll go take care of it.
No.
I'll have to see what the council will offer for appropriations.
When do you think you would know?
When the wheels of the towns actually of the town politic actually turn.
In other words, when one of
never?
their children disappears.
So maybe sometime before the middle.
Yeah, hopefully sooner. So yes, I'll let's see now. True Anvil and Tall Stag. I'll make sure to send runners to your houses. I'm sorry, the rest of you guys, I don't know where you live.
And I like it that way.
So we'll send message out to Tall Stag and True Anvil for where to go.
Very good.
When we know. Of course, if while this negotiations happen, you happen to clean it out, we'll be glad to still pay the bounty.
Excellent.
So, anything else?
I don't know. Do you think I might cause some trouble while I'm in town? I've only got half my shopping done.
Look, lady, last time I ran into your kind, we were being ambushed out in the jungle, out on maneuvers. I'm sorry for being a bit suspicious.
I'd say that's okay, but I'll have to think on that one.
No, law and land still says you got your own business. So until a mandate or an order comes down, you're free to do your business.
And you're free to do yours.
Good day.
Good day. Okay. So now you guys get to decide what you up to.
Well,
if you guys are all done, I can finish my shopping and go home.
Yeah, it is about mid-afternoon at this point.
Can I use survival to figure out this potion, or what?
Arcana.
Or possibly proficiency with some kind of tool set that would you use to make it.
That's true.
Like alchemist tool.
Yeah, that would also work. Alchemist or herbalism tools.
Sisimic, can you figure out what this is?
Oh, I don't know, can I?
It's 2 doses of healing potion.
All right.
I can take it off your hands
No.
if you want. It's close.
No, that's okay. You can. I know you can do healing, and I can do healing, and we might need this if we're going to be doing dangerous things together. But I found it, so I would like to keep it on my person.
So be it, Two Legs. I wonder if the poultry stand is still open with anything remotely fresh.
So, for the rest of the day, Sisnik goes around, does her shopping. Were you able? Are you gonna be heading back to your home?
Yeah. Most of the locals around here, at least the people not employed by the governor or whatever, they probably know where to find me because of healing services.
Yeah, it's at least whispered about underneath everyone's breath. Not anything that they trust as official healing services, but
It's just bias against people who don't have legs.
yeah, that's totally what it is. Okay.
All right. I think Sirion would want to have a night at the inn so as to cut down on the traveling.
Okay. So you got several inns that you can actually choose from.
Would our sea elf like to share a room with me?
Why not?
Scandalous. Outlanders have no sense of propriety.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or I could get a separate room.
Yeah.
Depends how much.
Yeah. So, what is an inn, a not expensive inn look like, or cost?
One of those numbers that I would love to be able to pull off the top of my head.
How dark was it inside that house?
There were no noticeable lights.
All right, so I would have broken out my hooded lantern to see.
At that time, you guys were running around places where the natural light still came in through the windows, so there's still, so you could still easily see without any kind of hooded lantern.
Okay, but I'll want to break that up when we go downstairs.
Yes.
Just keeping track of what I might need to spend money on.
Okay, so room and board. Okay, so the local inn could give you, if you're looking for as cheap as you can get, he can give you a pile of hay with a horse for 7 copper.
Are there any better options?
Certainly. You could go as high as a single room with clean blankets for 8 silver pieces. Nothing fancy, but
Does that include food?
So that would be 2 gold, right?
a couple
No,
of 8 silver pieces.
I only have gold.
Well, then that would be you would spend one of the gold and you'd get 2 silver pieces back.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do that.
Okay.
And I will do the same.
Food, of course, would be extra. No
How much-
continental breakfast here.
How much is food?
They can do everything from leftover surprise breakfast from the leftovers from the night before to actually getting you eggs, bread, and a slice of meat.
The latter would be preferable. How much would it cost?
5 silver pieces.
What does that translate to gold?
So you'd spend a gold and you'd get 5 silver pieces back. So there's 10 silver pieces in a gold.
Okay.
Think of a silver piece like a dime.
All right, I'll get some of that.
Super Cyclone,
So I.
how are you staying?
Good.
Are you getting a place to sleep?
Yes.
Do you want to
Okay.
come to the inn?
Do you want to see? Do you want to see about splitting a room with Tyrion or
Furiash?
Furiash? I'll get that one these days. Or do you want your own room?
Own room because, as you said, getting some sleep.
Okay, so your own room would be if you want the same kind of room that they get, then that would be 8 silver pieces for a room and 5 silver pieces for food.
So it's 13, 1 gold and 3 silver pieces for everything. Is that good?
Yep. If you want to split a room with some random person, it would be 5 silver pieces for the room.
Out of the 5 silver pieces, just that.
Okay.
All right, I will split a room with him.
You split a room with him?
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes down to 5 silver pieces for each of you. So that should be for room and food. That would be a gold.
I'm just gonna head home.
Yeah, you got a home. You can just go there.
Yeah, I'm going there too.
I'm noticing
Okay.
that nobody asked to stay with the locals. They just prefer to get their own space.
I thought about it.
I mean, the dwarven hospitality is legendary.
Well, then you didn't invite us. That would be,
But he asked.
But you never asked.
legendary is come to my house.
Sleepover.
Well, in this time, it would be at the so now so I'm looking over at the different places to live to go. This time it's at the local inn. The Wicker Goat.
Okay. Is it morning yet?
Wicker Goat, which is right across the hall, right across from the jailhouse.
Okay. Is it morning yet?
You wake up. As you wake up, Furishi. How do you say your name again?
Furiosh.
Furiosh, you glance out your window and you see your noble friend Ned and who you know to be Anders' personal servant leaving the jailhouse.
Wait, is Anders a noble?
Yeah, Andrew's the guy who asked you to go and check out the rundown house, and this is Anders' butler.
Okay. Hold on. I go to see if Sirion has left yet.
I imagine.
Sirion is.
I imagine. Well, he's up. He might be. He's not in his room. He's probably downstairs.
Yeah,
I said Sirion, not Siri.
I go down to the first floor to like actually just like get a look of everything, like see who's up, and then if Super Cyclone is also up, then I talk to him about it, like sort of like, hey, this person is up, and sort of like gossiping about him.
So, Super Cyclone, are you a morning person, or you're an afternoon, or you're a night person?
You're gonna have to ask him again. He had his headphones off.
So you would have told Sirion about it?
Super Cyclone, are you a morning person or a night person?
Wait, what?
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Do you know what that means?
I'll say night.
You're a night person? Okay. So you're down there. Sirion is up. Super Cyclone still has not gotten out of bed. So what you tell him?
Headphones on.
She told us about the guy. The guy was out, right? That's what you said, right? Bridget?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably around mid-morning, Super Cyclone comes down with bedhead and looking like no one should be waking up at this hour. James, is that about right for you?
Not really. What I'm doing is that I'm kind of waking up in my bed. I'm like getting ready for the morning, and I think it's like 7 a.m.
That's early.
You said you're a night person. Actually getting ready before coming down. It's like
I'm getting
11.
ready. I'm getting ready for to be a morning person now.
Okay, so you want him to be more of a morning person so you can wake up earlier?
Well, I'm just getting to one.
Okay. So yeah, around 7 o'clock, Super Cyclone comes down, so not too late, and joins you guys for breakfast. Okay.
That
let's
is
see
very
now.
interesting.
Bevan, you get woken up by a knock at your door.
All right. I go to open the door.
there's a messenger that says he opens up a scroll and says, "By the order of the town council, a bounty of 100 gold was placed on the clearing out of the old alchemist's mansion up the old road. Thank you very much." He waves and then goes running down towards Fergie's house. Fergie, a knock happens at your door.
Fergie's already up and has been getting things ready at the shop, but her hair's still quite a mess. She hasn't had time to braid it yet. Or she opens up the door.
By order of the town council, a bounty of 100 gold has been placed in the clearing out of the old alchemist's mansion up the old road. Thank you very much. And the messenger runs back down the road towards the center of town.
He looks a little bit confused and is trying to think, wait, do I get that money? Have we yet cleared it out? And goes to get some food to try and figure things out for a sec.
Okay. So
she'll, after she's eaten, she'll go into town.
Excellent. Sisnik.
Yes.
How's your morning looking like?
Sunny, with a chance of warm rocks to sun on. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna tend my garden a little bit, but then in the morning, while it's still kind of early, but definitely not my first thing in the morning, I'll go into town to find out what's up, because I know that we've got unfinished business up there. Oh, I also want to pack some better meals to take with me. This is going to prove to be a long day, and I'm actually going to be prepared this time.
A goblin standing out in front of your shack.
Yes.
Ma'am, would you like to buy a magic apple?
Let me see that magic apple.
Holds up a red fruit. Red like the reddest apple you've ever seen, but more in the shape of a mango.
I'd like to identify that, please.
Give me a herbalism check. Sorry, nature check. Is that the fresh nature check right there?
I just hit nature check where I got that 8. I'd be more than happy to hit it.
Looks like fruit. Don't know what kind of fruit that is. Sure, it might be a strange apple.
Goblin, what you trying to sell me on? That's not your normal kind of magical apple. Mango, yes. Maybe, but not apple. You're trying to sell me.
This is a magical apple, ma'am. I understand you're quite the natural healer. Well, one bite of this apple, and it'll cure you of everything that ails you.
Oh, Horsaki.
Might even clear up some of that scale rash that you got back there.
I ain't got no scale rash, you charlatan. If you would care to just take that fruit of yours and hawk it
somewhere else. It's not an apple. I do not have skill rash, and you are trying to pull a leg that I do not have. Warm blood.
Ma'am, have a goblin left run you the wrong way before in the past?
Oh, you warm blood are the same.
You look quite shocked and dismayed. Well,
With the baby
fine, ma'am. I'll just go and sell this apple to that old lady down on the other side of the hill. I'm sure she would love to get this apple instead of you.
You mean the stepmother of the girl with the really pale skin and black hair? And the naturally red lips? That one?
Yes, that one. I understand she's also been making quite the market in the bush healing, healing industry.
You go do that. She ain't got nothing on me.
Good day, ma'am. The goblin goes walking on.
Watch out for that roof. You'll trip.
And I'll heal my hurt leg with one of my apples. And then he trips.
You're not even there. So, you're gonna eat one of your apples now?
Okay, so how's the rest of the morning going for everyone?
Waiting
Things are
for
good.
waiting outside the inn across the street from the jail for the rest of our group.
Okay.
Did we actually agree where we were meeting the next day? Because I'm just going to get some breakfast.
No,
Well,
we
you-
made no plans.
I do go across the street and ask at the jail about what happened with the noble or whatever he was, Ned.
Yeah, because Ned's not there.
I
also go with
Fireborn looks at his clipboard and it's like, yeah, a bail was posted this morning for him. Yeah, his story checks out. We sent messengers out to his trading family, but once bail's passed, I had to let him out. I couldn't wait for the messenger to return.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Not a problem. On the way out, you do see that there is a missing poster on the job board inside of the jailhouse and barracks.
Ask them what that was.
The missing poster. It looks like it looks like it's looking for the Herkrell kids. They went with an adventuring group into the Dreadwoods, and they've never returned.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Apparently, they're offering 150 gold per adventurer. No, 150 gold per signet ring that they're able to bring back. Twice that if they can actually return with the kids.
All right. Find out what the signet ring.
It's signet ring. That would be a ring with the crest of the family on it.
Okay. I don't know what the crest family looks like. You?
I'm sure that if you find the kids for that help poster, that you'd be able to figure that one out. Give me a quick history check.
Okay.
The Herkrolls were a family of soldiers from a long time back. They immigrated to some of the a branch of the family immigrated to Saltmarsh for the adventure. Apparently, these two kids are from that branch of the family. You think you could recognize their signet if you see it?
All right. I apparently am doing really well at things I'm not skilled at and not really good at either.
You just happen to know it.
Excellent.
So, and they disappeared up trying to go and loot an old keep up in the Dreadwoods.
Okay. One old place at a time.
Okay. So, Bev and Fergie, are you guys both gonna go to the what was the name of that place?
The inn?
The Wicker. Was it the Wicker Donkey? I know, James.
Yeah, I'll go.
I mean, we never said where we were going to be meeting or what we were going to be doing. I'm actually going to go up by the house and wait for people to show up.
Okay.
Well, that'll be a long wait.
So if Fergie meets you guys down at the Wicker Goat, Sisnik, are you just waiting for people to get to you?
Well, I know that they probably aren't going to know where my house is, so I'm at least going to go into town and poke around a bit. We really should do better at making plans before we split up.
Yeah. So you find almost everyone in front of the Wicker Goat, except for Bevan. Bevan, while you're waiting near the old house, you do see Ned coming up the road alone.
I'd like to, if I can, I would like to take the time to hide before he spots me.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
Not the best, but I'll take it.
Yeah. He passes by, seemingly not to notice you, going up into the house. He seems to have a sword and a hand crossbow at his belt. As he goes into the front door of the house. And there, we'll roll the credits.
I vote that the next time we rescue him, we don't give him clothes back.
I'm taking that hand crossbow.
So, experience?
Let me do some quick calculations.
Math.
Only if 6 was an easier number to divide between.
What's the big number?
It works out that we've got 100,000 XP each, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, only 50.
One spider. Ugh.
And we return Ned to his natural habitat.
And apparently he didn't stick. 20 experience each. The slow crawl continues.